Good morning. All right, I'm setting up. Just woke up. You're seeing my routine. All messages. All right, so I changed my chat to all messages. Put my 7 o'clock show stuff over here. All right, let's start our morning. I'm going to set us up. Good morning, Melanie. Are you feeling better? I hope you're feeling better. Let's see. Turn that on. Turn this on. Thank you. Not a problem. All right. So where we left off, we're going right and diving right into it. So this is where we left off yesterday. And I'm going to come in here. And the next step is we need to put it this way. And I need to make sure all my blocks are facing just like this to make sewing easy and that I don't make any mistakes. So all my blocks are to fabric 3 is to my right, starting at the top, and fabric 3 is onto the left, but at the bottom. So that's how I should have this block set. Yes, this block should be set like this, correct. So now with this, we're going to put a strip across. So how I figure out, again, they have you taking these strips and just sewing down the block to it. I'm actually going to cut these up. So I am going to find my ends here. And I'm going to look at what the finished block size is. If you can't figure that out from the pictures, the easiest way is really just to come and get your ruler and measure. And then you will be able to know what size you're cutting everything. And it's good to measure now anyway to make sure that our block is not going wonky. So we have that, and I am going to cut these. So I'm going to go over. I'm going to cut. I'm going to put this away. I should put this thing on my long arm is what I should do. My long arm is sitting here getting dusty. All right, so let me find see if I have anything that is, yep, here we go. I have something that is the size that I need. So the kids got me with some crud at school. I don't know what they gave me, but they definitely gave me something. I'm living on, as of yesterday, since yesterday after school, I even had to take the test, the C test, that came back negative. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and now if you see, I'm over here, I have this put together. So it's nice and straight on this line, same thing here. This way I can cut multiple rows. So I have 12 blocks that I need the sashing on. And I have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Another 10. The It's good it was negative. Yeah, but I'm starting to wonder if it's truthful because I just feel so horrible. All right. So I am short 4. I'm wondering, do I have one of these cut somewhere? Because that would be strange. Right? 22, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's see. Yep. Here's one. It was hiding. So exactly, I use exactly what they had us cut. I mean, had us cut for strips. Okay. All right, so now we have our number we need, so let's put those right on. Good morning, Andrea. I just got started. All right, so we have our sides. I'm just taking a pile here, right? So our sides that we're putting on is up here. Putting some up here and some down at the bottom. So that's what I'm sewing. So we are going to go ahead and put this on the fabric 2. This is fabric 3. On the fabric 2 side, we're putting this on. Need some, oh, this morning this tea is elderberry tea. Hopefully. Good morning. Good morning, Joe. So I see everybody is creating a lot of stuff on the internet, which is fabulous. Vintage by Joe just uploaded some stuff. Mama J just uploaded a free pattern. Your quilt is coming along. It is, and I have not worked on it at all. I'm doing this in real time with you all. There's no working on it in the back scenes. guess I should probably show you maybe the next quilt I'm thinking of working on in case if you want to sew along with me. The good news is these are always up. So if you decide to do this later on and you need a tutorial, you can come back to this. But one of the next things I'll be sewing up is the confetti table runner. Hi, Zaza. Oh, I love your new name. It's right. That's a new name you have on there, right? The Inappropriate Quilter? Or has it always been there and I just noticed it yesterday? I only honed in that it said Zaza. Yes, new name. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so now I'm going to put it on the other side. So we have both sides with these. And then I think there's one more step, but I'm not sure. This may be the last step on this block. Again, in the directions, it says just to take the whole strip and just sew the blocks to the strip. I just find this easier for me. Just in case if you're wondering why this doesn't follow the directions. So how long do you think, Zaza, it's going to take for mail to get to you from New York to Scotland? It went out Saturday. Will it take a month? Does it take 2 weeks? Usually takes 1 to 2 weeks. Wow. Yeah, I was thinking it was a month, Melanie. Myself. It wasn't too bad. I had those Forever International stamps. So it was like 2 international stamps and I don't know, something else. Some other stamp he put on there. Let's see. Okay, so we're almost to this last step. Let me turn on. Okay, I'm turning on my my iron. Believe it or not, this sewing machine will even go faster. But because when it was built, it definitely was built for long arming. We'll lower that down just a little bit. All right, so in case if anybody's wondering, this is a little bee from Lori Holt's thread cutter thing. I kind of wish I put it lower, but it's there, and now it's there. It's like I can't get that thing unstuck. When I realized I would have liked it a little lower. But I guess if I put it lower, it'd have to be on this, because this opens up. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put oil in here. So this kind of machine, you have to oil. It's not like your ordinary machine. So let's get this going, because I forgot. So we need to put oil on, on these points here. And this point there. I think that's it, just those 2 points. I feel like, I think there's a couple points here. Let me go do that. There we go. So I remembered yesterday that I forgot to do that, and I said, whoops, I don't want to burn it out or do whatever it happens. Okay. There it goes. All right, so I'm going to open this up here. I need to oil my jazz too. I have used it on my frame. Go back to work, Bart. Zaza, take care. Totally get it. We aren't, I can, oh, there we go. I'm going to put this here. All right, so now we're going to take this and we are going to iron. We're going to iron right over here. I'm going to look at this real quick so I could see how I'm ironing. Okay, so right now I am going to iron this out. There is one more piece I need to put on here. So this is what I mean by ironing out. We just flip it and we iron. Or press. Some people get wild with the terminology. Whatever terminology you like to use. This is a really good way to de-stash if you have quite a bit of yardage. It really is a good way because you can get 5 of your yards. There's also some other patterns I spoke to Fran about. I might try to get my hands on those. They're not in a book. They're just single patterns. And we have the last block. Here we go. Okay. So now I'm going to make sure that I set all my blocks. Make sure they're all in the right spot. nothing was turned. Okay, so everything is good. So now I have my block and it is like this. Let me double check that it looks like this. Yep. So your block should face like this. Now we need to put a side block. So that would be this block. We have not ironed this. I don't know if you remember. This is unit, a strip assembly C. This is strip assembly C. So we're going to take our strip assembly C and we are going to, again, see which way we should iron this. So being that this block is this way, I'm going to pull this aside, right? I'm going to move this too. And this is the way the block is going on here, like this. Yes. So being that the block is going to go this way, do you see how this is how you figure it out. I put this here, and this block have to be together, right? Just double checking. Yep, it has to be together. And now this seam is going down, which means that this seam needs to go up. So when we press this, we are pressing, you see this? We're pressing so that this yellow is on top of the pink. Again, I'm going to double check before I do all that. Yep. So the seam is going down and this seam needs to go up. We're going to actually press it right here. So all right, so we're going to come in here and we're not going to press this out. No, we're going to flip this. Excuse me. And we're going to now press it right up towards the yellow. So towards the big piece. We're pressing this towards the big, ouch, yellow piece. That was hot. Coaxed it a little so that my seat makes lots of weird noises. I keep saying I have to oil it, but I've oiled it. I don't know where else I could oil it. All right, so this is what we should be looking at. It's hot. That gets hot. Do you see? It is going towards that way. So, yes, my machine was smoking. It goes really fast. That's what it's at when it's on all the way. So you finished up, finished size of that quilt. Wow, yesterday I finished up making 99 hourglass blocks. Now time to sew them in a row and columns. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Pat. Yep. And Mama J, she finished her log cabin top yesterday. That's so cool. All right, so we're going to go over and we're going to cut these. I'm going to show you how I do it. And we're going to go down. Here we go. Waiting on my book from Lynn. All right, so we have this, and now I'm going to cut that. So I'm coming here and I am going to find, you know, a line that will match the sew line. See that? Match the sew line here. I want to make sure I clear and get my selvages clear with the 0. Now I don't need any of these stickers on here because the measurement I need is a symbol already on here. Oops, I forgot to do 0. So I'm just going to come along. All right. Let me see something. I just want to see something. If you all, nope, this is not big enough. Never mind. I was going to say, if you all had the Soft Squares Advent, I think it's A box this came in. You know, this is a type of strip ruler, but it's not big enough, so that won't work. But there are other rulers besides this. This is what I had, the shape cut. But June Taylor, I used this before I used this, but I got to tell you, I love this. I absolutely love this. My June Taylor actually may end up going to Puerto Rico because I do love my other 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So we have 13. All right, I'm going to come in here and cut some more. Oh, that line is too low, so I have to go one more line. There we go. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, and $24. So I should have all the pieces I need now. So I store that on my long arm shelf. So it's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. And I have this as leftover. All right, off to sewing we go. And this is the last step for this block. So this is the last step for this block. Let's get this going. And yes, you should tell him this will make a wonderful gift, and tell him that if you buy this, you now become a stripologist. He's not really talking about this maybe, but you can maybe go that angle. Here we are. So we are taking, now I'm being the inappropriate quilter, but anything to get our quilting supplies. All right, so here you are. So what we're looking at is our last step. This is our last and final step of this block. Will be this. This is what it's going to look like. All right. So here we go. So this is where pinning happens again. Yes, that darn pinning. For me, I feel like it's important because of the fact that you're trying to make one continuous line there. So we're going to, you know what? I may just pin them all just to kind of get this going quicker. Sometimes I like to pin as I go. I don't know. Today we'll just pin. A little bit pinning. There's not too much. Let's see. Again, I start here at the end, and everything is laying nicely. So we're doing good. When we construct the other block, we also need to take in consideration, I'm hoping, you can take the next block, because this is a 2-block quilt. You can either do two things. We can figure it out. Sometimes I can figure it out, sometimes I can't. Or you could just press the second block all open, because it is just a single block construction. It's really simple, and it'd be simple to actually open up all those seams, and then you don't have to worry so much. But guess we will see when we get there. Why do I feel like I don't have enough of these? Didn't I say 24? I lost some. Where did I lose some? Now that's strange. I only have 12 here. You did see me, right? Cut 24. All right, let's just sew. I've lost 24 somewhere, 12 somewhere. It shifted. Okay. And this isn't even on my fast mode. Alrighty. I'll look up there in a second. Because I'm sure you've seen where I put them. This is so strange, I tell ya. So it's those first 13 I cut. I probably left them on the other side. All right, let's see. Yes, I did. There they are. I hope I'm not the only one who does that, because if it is, it's pretty sad. So, oops. Here we go. I'm trying to read. Love this block. It looks interesting to me. It is. Oh, Andrew, you don't recommend that you... I mean, I really love my stripology, but back in the days, you know, that's all I had. How much you're going to use it? Wore them out by using it so much. I love the stripology ruler. Good morning, Annette. Good morning, Catherine, who just came in. And okay, we are all set. Let's keep going. I found them. I found it. Found my pile. All right, so here we go. Next block. Showing you different ways you can do this. I showed you the first way of pinning both ends. You pin how makes you happy. And pinning can be optional. Just putting it out there. Remember, if your block is a little bit bigger than the strip, or the strip is a little smaller than the block, it'll all work out. Just have faith. There we go. So we have the one side. Now we're going to go ahead and do the other side, iron this, and then we should be good. So what I'm going to actually do is once I put the other side on, I'm actually not going to iron. Tell you why, because we're going to construct. There's going to be, now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to lay the block in, and so I've got to see what would be the best way to press them, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. All right, so now this is going on the opposite end, on this little spot on this side, on the other side. So now here's another way you could do this. Just making sure I didn't run out of bobbin. I've been on this bobbin for a bit, and this machine doesn't tell me I've run out of my bobbin. So it'd be every single time just coming in here and doing it one at a time. So whatever is your preferred method. Oops, my machine's going off on its own. Super quiet here, isn't it? It's not like Puerto Rico. When I'm sewing there, you hear the chickens. My chickens are quiet chickens. This round of chickens. You know, every year you get like a different run, you know, run of chickens, right? And this run, we were talking how, and watch, they're going to start making lots of racket. They seem to be on the quieter side of things. Okay, let's go for this. This bee fabric is super cute. I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, it's super cute. It really is. Uh-oh, sounding weird. So my machine sound, oh, you're not even seeing my sewing, I'm sorry. Look at that. I'm missing some stuff here, but you guys got this, right? So my machine makes a noise, and I knew my bobbin was at its tail end. So I caught it right at the time. So now come in here, and I have to this one is a bit, there it goes. All right, so we have that. Now, before I put that in, I have to oil. This is very much a manual machine, so you have to right. I feel like I got oil everywhere. Well, it'll be good moisturizer. All right, so now I'm going to put my bobbin in. All right, and put this in. And now before I sew, I am wanting to sew some of these. I want to make sure I don't get any oil on my machine. So I do run it a little bit. I mean, not oil on my machine. Of course I got oil on my machine. Oil on my quilt. All right, here we go. And if you notice, it's a little quieter now. So here we are. We're gonna continue. Isn't that crazy what a difference that is? So what do we have? They might like it as a, you know, people like the sound of sewing machines. I'm almost there. I feel like this part is taking me forever. I'm dying to get this together. That's the problem. I'm being impatient. All right, our last 4 blocks is getting the last side on, and then we're going to start the second block of this quilt. All right, here we go. Need some music in the background. And our last block, yay, we're done, we're done, we're done, we're done. Okay, so we are done with this set of blocks. And here it is. We're going to just put them apart. And now we're going to go to the second block. The second block, we've already made the strips. I just didn't make one strip because I haven't figured out what we're doing yet. So we are going to put this on here. We should have 12 of these. I'm not ironing these just yet. Let's go see what our other block is. All right, so put these aside. Yay, done with the first block. Second blocks, this is called strip assembly D. So this here, these two are strip assembly Ds right here. And then we just need to put the other, borders. What we need to figure out is how this is going to lay. So if I was to open this, right, how would this lay next to this block per se? So this block gets placed in the quilt like, hold on, I have to see how it gets placed in the quilt. It gets placed in the quilt like this. This is how it gets placed in the quilt. And this is going to be next to it. So if you notice here, there is no issue. It's only when we come down to here where there's an issue. And that's where we're going to put our adjoining border block here. So in that case, since that's not going to be an issue, and I'm looking everywhere, I don't see it, that it's going to be an issue. So we're just going to press this assembly strip block. We are going to press it out, okay, or open like this. All right, and we're going to do that with both of them. And while I wait on my big iron to heat up over here, we're gonna cut some strips over here. So we're gonna come over here and cut some of these strips. And let's see. I'm gonna pile them on. So we need I'm gonna say I'm going to get, let's see, 1, 2. Okay, and I'm going to have 12 blocks again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 12 blocks. So we're gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. So 6 blocks of that is going to mean that I need 6 blocks of this pink, and so I need 12 of these pieces, and then so I think I need 6 of these strips is what I'm thinking is it's going to come out to be, right? Because I have 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, maybe not. Maybe 3 strips. Let me have that wrong. My math horrendous, isn't it? Oh, 3 strips because I'm going to get 4 strips on here. This is how I do this. So I'm going to get 4 there. So it's 4, 8, and 12. And that'll give me 6 blocks worth. And this, well, 2 of these equal 1 of this strip. So if I have 3 strips, that's 6 strips that I need. Let me iron this real quick. That means I hope and pray that I can get 6 out of here. Oh, did you just see what I just did? That's no bueno. Not when I'm short fabric. All right. Let's see where I screwed that. Okay, you know what? We're going to go on this side. We're going to go on this side. My heart just leapt. Okay. 3. Okay, I should be fine. I'm fine. Even with that little... Okay, so I have this left over with this little wingy thing. And now I'm going to come in and cut these the size that I need. And the book is over there. Let me see. What do I need? Okay, so I need to find out what size I need. Okay. Got it. So let me find what I need. I think this is the exact measurement. It is. All right, so we're gonna come here. I don't know, will that work or not? No, it won't. Okie dokie. Well, this may be close. So this is not, even with the selvage, I would, even the 1/4 inch, I couldn't. So we may have to piece these, and I may have to cut more of these because I need 12 of these and I have 6 right now. See, I was partying for no reason. We'll make it. We will make it. We'll make this work. And if I didn't do this oopsie, I would have had exactly what I needed. Let's see, is that oopsie going to deter? Oh, where did it go? Yes. So that oopsie is no good for me. Let's see, this is, if we don't make it, it'll be some problem solving happening. Well, this piece here, believe it or not, is, no, that's a 1/2 inch. Okay. We're gonna go and we are going to sew these that are short together, and then we're gonna recut. So come along with me. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna, I don't, you know what? Now that I think about it, I can't even make 6 blocks of these because I don't have enough to put on the sides of that other. So I'll have to, we're gonna be creative. We're just gonna be creative. I'm sorry, maybe we can have, okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's go and see what I've missed. Give myself a break because my head is about ready to explode just a little bit. Try. Yeah, let's start. Yeah, we're gonna get you back to your sojo. Leanna is taking us along as she prepares her live that starts in over a 1/2 hour. She's showing us what she does to get ready. I am. And right now, I got a bunch of 4-letter words in my head right now. It's all part of quilting. It's all good. All right, so we're going to go. I'm going to go and quickly iron this. And we're going to iron the one that I have a problem with, right? Let's iron this one. Again, I'm ironing things out. I'm ironing this out, and we're going to come here and we're going to cut this in chunks so we can see what disaster I created and how we're going to fix it. And this is truly, because I have no more of this fabric. None. And we're just going to have to make do. All right. So we're going to come in here and we are going to come over here, and I'm going to find where my sew line is here, where my sew line is here, clear, steer clear of the selvages, and I'm going to clean off the end. And then I'm going to come in here and start cutting my blocks out. I already know the measurement. And I was hoping to get 6 out of here. Let's see if we can even do that. 4, 5, and we're very close. So close. So I may be able actually to piece this into a 6th block. You'd be amazed at the things I can come up with, right? No, so that's 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that would have been 5 blocks. Okay, no, we're not amazed. So I can only make 4 of these blocks. Is that true? I can only make 4 of these blocks. So we will use these for the ends. We will use these for the ends because there's nothing I can do. So we have plenty of that other stuff. So we're going to go ahead and come here and cut these up. Now these are not lined up, and right now every inch matters for this. So if you're noticing here, I am relining the selvages here. Okay, and I'm going to come in with this here. So now again, if you're using a 1 yard cut, you're not having this nightmare I'm having right now. You're not living this right now. Only I am living this right now because I didn't have a 1 yard cut of this line for this. But hey, you get to now see my craziness. Here we are. So we have another one of this. All right, so we have these, we have this, and now we gotta also do the other blocks. All right, here we are. Come in here and we are going to cut these blocks out now. And then we have to make more of these blocks. Remember, I have one strip set I didn't put together thinking I was gonna have plenty. I'm gonna keep this just in case. I do wild things, so you never know. I may be able to make this work. I'm not quite sure. Nope, this is short. Okay, so we have 4 of those. Let's go. Here we are. Now, did I miss anybody? Are we good? All right, so here we go. Oh, it's going to be scrappy, all right. I mean, it was going to be scrappy to begin with, but I just thought in my head, maybe I will have enough to do what I thought I could do in my head, but it didn't work out that way. And that's okay, because, you know, I always make things happen. One way or another, I'm going to make this happen. So here we go. We have our pieces here, which I now have plenty cut for this color. Note to self, right? Make your life easy. Have just 5 1-yard cuts. But I wanted to use the stash. I really loved this heart fabric. It's Valentine's Day. I'm in the mood for love. I brought my Valentine's Day quilts to school. Everybody loved them. Oh, I have to pull out a quilt. I actually may have sold a table runner, which is great because it's going to go into my sewing machine fund. So someone wanted to buy something instead of the raffle. She wanted to buy a table runner in green, and I have one, so I'm on my mission to do all kinds of side hustles and whatnot to get that other machine repaired or replaced. Oh, I did contact Baby Lock. I did. Told them I wanna go ahead and partner with them. Let's see what they have to say about that. It's probably going to be no, because I don't have enough followers. But still, I'm happy to take a chance. I do really love my aria. I love that dual feed foot. I hate to give it up. If I had to guess, my guess is I'm pressing this instead of out. I'd be pressing this in if I was to guess. Oh, did I run out? 2, 4, 6. Oh, because okay. Well, we're going to come here and take this. And actually, this thing that I did that was... it's still good on one part of it, so... So you're seeing how I'm going to Franken-bat my way through this. Not Franken-bat, whatever. Franken-fabric my way through this. Okay, so now I'm going to come here and I am going to get my rotary cutter and do some crazy, and this roller. And I'm going to cut a chunk. Here we go. Here we are. See, there it is. And this little piece, nobody's going to notice that. We're going to pretend we're not going to notice it. And when we quilt it in, nobody's definitely going to notice it. And if the person notices it, then boo to you. All right, here we are. So I have these 4. I'm going to try to see if I can get 6 out of here. I don't know if I can, but we'll try it. Okay, so I have these 4. And I can, if I leave it with 4, I can place it. I have an idea of how to place it in the quilt. I really do. So these 4 put aside. And now we're going to come and do this pile here. So this is the easy block. This is just a border block. Much easier when you don't play games like I do. I love, 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 love this fabric. This here, I'm in love with this focal print. I don't know why, but I just am. And I love these hearts on it. It makes me so happy. Well, I thought we were going to finish this quilt today. It doesn't look like it. Well, maybe it's, is it 6 or 5? No, that says 6:42. I was hoping it said 5:42. Okay, so I have to do some more. So here is our other one that I was saving because I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. So I need to cut, some strips for this. All right, so I need to come here and now cut some more of the strips that look like here. Oh, and I need to iron this. This is really bad. All right, so I've just made a decision. I'm going to keep the dark hearts 4. I'm just going to keep it 4. I have an idea of how to set it so it doesn't look weird. We're just going to go with this set with the rest of this. I hope, if I have enough. I don't even know if I have enough. So I need 2 of these to make the strip set. That goes with this. And then I have 2 of the others, and I need 8 of this. So let's see, I have 2 over there. Let me make sure I have 2. Yep, I have 2 of these, and I need 8. So that's 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and I still have that little piece. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Here we are. So now we're going to, I have this cut. I'm going to go and we're going to sew this. We're going to sew this right here. And yes, you get to see that mess now. So here we are. Good morning. I see something that says, good morning, Nikki. I'm going to put this on. Just having a little bit of a meltdown this morning. Oh, is this vibrating though? Is this making a vibration? Someone told me they didn't like that. Oh, I just ran. I thought I was going to be able to do 6 blocks with the dark background border and 6 with the light. It didn't work that way. This, I don't know if it's making a vibration. Okay, now this goes, oops. Those are those 4. Well, this is 3. Where's the other 4th one? I did make 4, right? 1, 2. Didn't put one of these on the side, so that's gonna make me short 1. Oh, here it is, right on here. But it says, I only know how to use a needle and thread. Oh, good. You don't notice any vibration? Good. We're gonna go. We're going to lower that just a little bit. It's on overdrive. All right, so here we are. I'm going to go over there. You're going to see me now, and I'm going to iron this. Oops. And we're ironing this. We're pressing this out. This is how I highly recommend iron this. We're over here. I'm going to clear. Oh, wait, no, I'm not using that. That's the wrong measurement. That was for the other measurement. So I need 4 of these, right? No, I don't. I need more. 4. Yeah, I think I did 4, 8, and 12. Yeah. 3 and 4. I think I need another piece of this, but I'm not sure just yet. If not, I can always take that and sew that together. Okay, now we're going to go back to there. You're getting all kinds of angles now with this sewing. Oh, those are the ones that I may have to piece. I put that one. No. All right, do we have this? Once we press, we can actually lay it out on the design board. My favorite part. Means we're almost done. So I think I need 2 more of these. So I think I need to cut another strip. End piece, so I'm missing 1 strip like I thought. I have these 2 pieces. I'm just gonna go ahead and Franken piece this and then cut what I need. And there we go, we've got our blocks. That was the quickest part of this whole thing. I'm going to iron this little piece, that seam, and I'm going to reach over here. Reach over here and just kind of cut what I need. Don't be looking at all my gray hairs. All right, there we go. This quilts with the added stress of scrapping it up is definitely gave me maybe some white hairs. Okay, here we go. Oh, actually, my son's not home, so I can make noise. There we go. This actually does have a cutter. So there's the block. All right, so here we go. I've missed a whole bunch. This is the pre-show. We're getting there. I already have the stuff for the show coming up. I don't know. Well, we can work on watching me use my sewing machine and getting some pointers that way. Let's see. I was downloading So Powerful purse patterns. Oh yes, because I kind of featured that as well. I just don't do purses. My first machine at an auction for $12. Good morning, Linda. And okay, so we're caught up. I think I didn't get all of that, but here we go. Here's our 12. So we're going to have, let's see how many I have. I have 1, 2, I should have 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks with this on there. And then 4 blocks with this. Okay, so now we're going to come over here. Oops. And we're going to look at other things that I have. Let's see. Okay. Put all this here. Close this book up. And put this over here. So now I have these blocks and I have these blocks. Good morning, Rebecca. I just saw good morning, Rebecca. So I'm going to assume you're here. So we're going to now figure out how to press the final pressing so that everything will nest. So oh, I guess I needed that book, didn't I? So in here, they have it so that the block is this way, right? This is the way it's going to be on the design wall. And then this is going to be next to it. So that's not an issue. But now I've got to figure out what's going to be above here because there's going to be a seam here and here. And there's going to be one of these blocks in the same manner above it. And as you can see, they're going to kind of like be in each other's way. So I'm going to press this one out and I'm going to press this one in. And that's how we're going to create the interlocking nesting seams. So do you guys have that? I'm pressing these blocks out, which is what I thought in my head, and then these blocks in. So I am going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to shut off the other iron so I don't blow any fuses in the house. Okay, so I'm going to do that here and so that you can see. Ready? Okay, so I'm going to take that, fold that. And then we said that these are going to be out. So we're going to iron these out. And put that there. So I have, this is a Panasonic cordless iron. I have that over here in my, what I call my quilting nest. And then on my board, I have the Aliso iron. Now this has to go and get hot because it gets cool. That's what's nice about the corded irons. They don't get cool. They just stay hot. Love that bee fabric. I do too. Yes, Melanie, you needed to definitely do that because it ends up being a situation, especially with hourglass blocks. My guess is that maybe one set of your hourglass blocks needs to be one way and the other another way, right? Half and half if you're using only hourglass. I'm not sure. I'm not there, so I'm not. And this one of these, couple of these fabrics are directional, and I'm not caring. I'm just going with the flow. All right, so all these are pressed out. This pile right here. It's just they're not nice and crisp like I like because the iron loses heat, I think, pretty quick, and because I'm in a cold climate, I think more so than if you weren't in a hot climate. Kind of giving it all some extra heat. Okay, so we have those. Now it's time to do these. So how I do these, I face these down and then I come over. These take a little bit more time. But you can get it. See how pretty? I like the dark. I do like the dark, but you know, I actually think the lighter one is going to look better because the other fabric is very close to the dark. But I didn't have enough. I didn't have a yard, so I had to be creative. Had to be creative. This should nest. If it doesn't, you may see me cry. No, not really. I just get over it. I can't wait to set this up. I just can't wait. Next set. So those are my darker ones. So we're going to put that there. Now I'm going to do my lighter bordered ones. See that one? And we'll put these. Okay, you know what? We're going to go into, where do I have it? Moving some stuff around, getting ready for the, because you're just going to sit there and watch me iron. That's a little boring. Unless you're trying to fall asleep. All right, here we go. Let's get this party started. Ready? We did that yesterday. And we are going to, oh, we can't do that one because that may not be good. How to break into an old car. I don't think we can do that. So how to treat food poisoning. So we're going on this worst case scenario situation. And good morning, Chloe. Good morning, Joydy. Did I miss anyone else? I'm going to be ironing and then we're going to be setting stuff up. So how to treat food poisoning. A, drink plenty of liquids, including water, tea, and ginger ale to replace lost fluids. B, take an over-the-counter anti-diarrhea medication to prevent dehydration. Or C, take antibiotics to kill the bacteria. Start on that while I'm ironing. Taking me a little longer. We got some A's. Good morning, Giovanna. I am pressing the second block assembly B, I think it's called. And then we are ready to put this up on the board. As I battle the block. Why doesn't it want to fold? There. Oh, I hear the birds tweedling. And don't ask me why we have food poisoning. I didn't cook. I'm just going to say that. I didn't cook. Must have been that turtle we cooked yesterday. It gave us food poisoning. I don't know. All right, we got 3 more blocks. All right, I'm going to give it a pre-fold here. I'm going to finger press a little. This is help this along because this is taking too long. I'm being impatient. Again, we're pressing in, we're not pressing out. We are pressing in. And this one is wonky. I don't know what I did, but this I know is a little wonky. All right, so the answer is A. So how to treat food poisoning, drink plenty of liquids, including water, tea, and ginger ale to replace lost fluids. How to avoid breaking through ice in a car. Wow. I have a question for you all. Why is our car on ice? I mean, granted, my son went ice fishing, but I believe he parked his car in the parking lot of the area or by the side. Not sure why we're on the ice. And I'm going to leave it at that. Exactly. Right on. Why are we on the ice? Okay, here we go. We're on the ice. Don't know why. A, drive only on river ice. It is generally thicker than lake ice. B, drive slowly over ice only with snow on it. Or C, cross any tracks at right angles and drive slowly. I'm not going to be driving on any ice. Just saying. Not doing it. What could possibly be the worst case scenario that you'd be driving on ice? I'm still trying to, that's still kind of going through my head as I'm ironing the last block. The last block. I mean, what would be ideas? Why? Give me ideas of why. What would cause us to do that? You know, I guess people do, because I do remember going to an ice fishing tournament and seeing cars on the ice and thinking those people are crazy. But it wasn't in the middle of the lake. It was close to the end, and I thought they were just like unloading, whatever. I don't know. I'm not driving on ice. So I don't think I need to know how to survive on that. But I guess if something happened that I had to be on the ice, the answer is C. Cross any cracks at right angles and drive slowly. Now, come on, folks. I'm in a car. Okay, here we go. I'm in a car, driving on ice for whatever reason. Am I really going to see a crack? I mean, come on. Am I really going to see a hairline crack or something as I'm driving on this ice to then go at a right angle? At least with these eyes, probably not. So I'll probably be at the bottom of the lake. Just saying. Okay, so I've got to read some of this. Oops. I've got my stand all crazed here. How to stop your car from going through the ice. Don't drive your car on the ice. Exactly. Wisconsin people race cars on iced over lakes. Okay, well, then Nikki just answered the question. Why would we be on the ice? Because we're racing. We're racing. Good morning, Bernice. Stay off the ice. Stay off the ice in your car. Fall in the lake. Maybe you're being chased by Michael Myers and there's a frozen lake in your way. Could be. Ice road truckers. Don't even know what that is. But okay, must be a show. I'm thinking the little drive might involve alcohol. Absolutely, Dawn. Good morning. Get off the ice and celebrate the last block. I watch the ice road truckers sometimes, and they are in 18-wheelers on ice. Wow. Nope, I'll pass driving on ice. Me too. I don't like walking on ice ponds. Scares me to death. Yes, and usually carrying heavy load, so a lot more weight. Wow, that's crazy. We're just gonna go over. I'm gonna close up my little table here. All right, and let's set us up. Yes. I want to sing because I just was in a stressful situation over that freaking light and dark fabric. All right, here we go. So this is up because I took a picture of this yesterday. This was on a post. I made this quilt during the Jelly Roll Day, National Jelly Roll Day. I made this on National Jelly Roll Day. I just took out that bucket of 2.5-inch strips and started grouping things in colors, and then I went ahead and put things that were just patterned. So I did solid colors and pattern. I followed along with Jamie from the Quilting Compound to make this. I had a blast. I actually have made 3 of these. I am going to be raffling this. Well, not raffling because I can't use it. I will be passing this forward if you happen to go over to my PayPal or contact me a different way for my sewing machine fund. There is, if you've already contacted me and you didn't see this, you're already automatically entered. I did have a lot of requests to keep people's contributions, you know, quiet, and I'm going to absolutely respect that. So I'm going to respect that for everyone. So just if you don't hear me announcing, it's because I want to keep everyone's anonymity. And look, the quilting compound. Hi, Jamie. We have you here. I'm so happy we have you here. I feel like she's a rock star because I have done quite a bit of her stuff. This is a YouTuber. But yes, so I will be, because I am going to be doing, like I said, I'll be doing some side hustle, some stuff. I'm going to be a busy gal. But I am going to be getting my new machine. And so this will be passed forward to someone who's on the list. I'm keeping track using PayPal is how I'm keeping track of all the names. Or if somehow someone has sent me a private message and did something different. That's why this is up here. But we're gonna put this here. And there's so many other ways. So many ways you can support my channel for free, and that is just by, you know, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. All that gives me some kind of something. I couldn't tell you what their rule is, but it gives me some kind of stuff in my monetization pile. Also, there's something called super chats. This is something we're going to do together, but not today. This is part of a throwdown with Rebecca, myself, and Crystal, because we were all gifted this panel from Carmen's Quilt Shop. So that's what that's about. And you saw we already started that. So, Jamie, I can't believe you're even watching my channel. That is so funny that you're on here this morning. I'm so happy. That's great idea, Leanna. I hope you reach your goal. Yes, drivers here by all. Oh, the driver's here to take her to work. Take care. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to lay this out. We may have to finish this on tomorrow, but we're going to lay it out today. So look at this. We are putting this first. So this is 4 across and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. So here we are. We're going to do that. Wait a minute. Did I do that right? Oh, no, I didn't do that right. You see, I'm giving you wrong instructions already. Right off the bat. There you go. We want to make sure that our fabric 3 is up here on the upper left corner, and that this here, did I do that? Did I do that right? Let me look. See, I have to look at this. This goes this way. That's that way. This goes here, and then this. That is correct. All right, that is the way that's going to get placed. And then we are going to place, you know what, we're going to place this like that. No, we're not doing that. That goes this way. Sorry. Goes this way. I'm looking at how I laid my seams down. So that's how we're going to do that one. And this comes here. I'm trying to make sure that I do not goof anything up. So this is how it's going to go on here, where this is like that and this is the solid side. So what I will do is today I will link I'm going to go and find Jamie's, I'm going to go find her tutorial, and I am going to share it on my channel. Did I do that right? Yeah, I'm going to share it on my channel so that you guys can find this tutorial for that quilt that I showed before. All right, so this is where I'm thinking this is going to come into play. So I'm putting one dark one here. Obviously, if you're doing this the easy way, you would have all the same fabric and you wouldn't be tortured. But apparently I like to torture myself some days. And I can, you know, swap blocks around if I don't like the way this is like this is upside down. I don't care. Okay, so now this is dark. I'm going to put another dark one right over here. And maybe you'll see where I'm going with this. There we are. I'm going to stick another dark one right here. And another one right below it. And this is what you do when you don't have a full yard of something and you're trying to just use what you have. I'm sure I'll have to back up, and I'm sure I've got one of these blocks in a weird spot. Right? Totally have to look at this because I feel like I've definitely laid at least one of these wonky. Okay, now I'm going to fill in with the rest of these. Excuse me. Can you see all the way down here? Now let's see, this, yes, that's nested. We're still all nested. We are still all nested. I'm looking to make sure that everything is staying nested. Let me see. Can I still do that? I can. Well, so now I'm going to step back. You all see, because maybe you'll see something that I don't see. I think I could take this so that at least this one can be upright. And that one can be upright. Anything that's sideways, there's really nothing I can do. Okay, so this is it. I have my lights here, my dark going here, and then my light at the total end. And that is how I stretched out to make this using 4 1-yard cuts, a 1/2 yard cut, and a 1/4 yard cut to do what I have here. Now we've got to talk about borders. So on here, it has these borders. Do you see that? Right here, it's like a little piece border situation. I'm not going to do that because I just don't have the fabric. So the fabric I would use is this. This is all I have left of that. So that's not happening. We're just going to take this and we're just going to use it. I have a yard of it. We're just going to use it. This is 36 inches. I am going to need for borders. Let me see what I'm going to need. I'm going to need, this is saying 7. So when I sew it all up, I could take measurements, right, and figure it out. But just to eyeball it right now, this is what I do. So that's 1, 2, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will need 7 strips out of here. And I have 36 inches in here. So I don't have my calculator in front of me. I'll figure out a size that is appealing to me. Let's see. Right, 7, 14, 21, 6 times 6 is 36. So 6 times 6 is 36 and 6 times 5 is 30. So we're gonna, oh no, but it's not 6, I need 7. And 7 times 5 is 35. So it's gonna be a 5-inch border, right? 7 times 5 is 35, so it's gonna be a 5-inch. So I'm gonna chop-a-lop this into 5-inch increments, and then I will put that on there. But before I do that, I need to have an inner border, and the inner border is supposed to be this here. So let's see what I have left. This is the stuff. I have plenty of this fabric. That's not an issue because that I had a 2-yard piece. But I have some of this. This is what's left over, and then I just found a fat quarter of this. So we might just change some things up. Let's see. Yeah, we might change some things up. No, we won't. All right, so I'm going to take this here, and that's going to affect how much fabric I need. But I'm going to take this fabric here and use that as the inner border as stated. So that'll be the inner border. Let me bring us over here. The inner border over here. And someone sent me this. One of you kind souls out there sent me this. Because all of you are beautiful and kind. Here we are. So this is what the finish, and we will work on this. We will definitely work on this. So that is what that's going to look like. I'm not going to have that little strip in between. I don't think I am. I am toying with the idea because I have, how big is that strip in between? Let me find out how big that strip is. That's fabric 4. So fabric 4, okay. I have this left of this fabric here. This is all I have left of this fabric. And I would need 7. And I sure don't have enough. Nope. 7, wait, 7 here. And then, so another 2 inches. Oh, I actually do. It would just be right to the very end. But you know what? I can do it. I can. So instead of using this or this, because I don't have it, I could put this in between. Let's see. I would just have just enough. Let's see. What are we thinking? Do we think I should just add this, or should I just say screw it and just put the big border in? Let me see. Will I have enough if I do it that way? Okay, so that is fabric 5. And I would have enough if I do it exactly how they say. What do we think? That would be beautiful. No, just the yellow and hot pink. Okay, we have just the yellow and hot pink. We'll throw off your calculations of your outer border. Yes, that's why I looked in here, Mama J, and I just went to see if I cut it exactly how it is in the book. I would have enough. So fabric 5, which is this, I would have enough. I would have to cut it to dimension, so it wouldn't be a 5-inch border at that point. It would be the measurement in the book. I would actually follow the book. Hold on. I missed a whole bunch. Uh-oh. Highlights saved. I don't know what highlights saved was. I just did something and I don't know what I did. Go figure. Wow, we have some crazy conversation going on with some trollers, don't we? I can't find the video for that quilt link. We'll have to wait for Leanna to post it. Yes, Jamie posted it on Jelly Roll Day. I'm not sure if it was this year or last year, honestly. Oh no, this one is in the new book. She's talking about the quilt that I will be passing forward for those who are contributing to the fund. Yeah, it is. It's Jamie's. The other one is. Make what's easier. It is. I like it. I don't know. I love this fabric, so I am trying to use the rest of it. So I may actually throw it in there. I wasn't planning on it, but I may do it just because I want to use every last inch of that fabric. It is just stinking cute. All right, so we have that. Now let's close this. What were you thinking of? I got to go back to what Giovanna said. That would be beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to put this here and I'm going to show you, I guess, what I have left. Let's go with that. And then here's another one of this. How long can you survive without food? Because you've been a naughty, naughty person. and no. You know, back in the day when you watch those old reruns with the kids getting in trouble, like Leave It to Beaver and all those, go to bed, you're not getting dinner tonight. That's not the situation here. But anyway, how long can you survive without food? That's the question. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I'll tell you why, because we were on Survivor and our team sucked. And we lost all the time. And we didn't have any flint for fire. And we didn't have any more rice because now they took that away from the show. And all you got was seawater. So now we're stuck in this dilemma. We have to win. And so how many days can we go without food before we have to win? Let's place it like that. How long can you survive without food? A, an average adult male can survive for 14 to 21 days. An average adult male. Oh, of course, this is all about the men. We don't care how long a woman can survive without food. It's all about the male. The average adult male can survive for 20 to 30 days, or C, an average adult male can survive for 30 to 40 days. I guess they don't care about us. I can survive at least 40 days. They say food, not water. Okay. 2 weeks for a skinny person. Oh, 1 day. Joyce says I can. Again, this is all about the man because it's all about the adult male, not about the adult women, which was around 2 weeks. Which one was around 2 weeks? Well, A was 14 to 21 days, B was 20 to 30, and C was 30 to 40. So this was a bonus. So what I have left of this fabric is this and this, because that's that 3.5 inch, that cut that I cut that I actually didn't need. So I have that. Again, I think one of these was for economy binding, so maybe it's not really extra. Let me see which one was economy binding in this. I don't do economy binding for mine, but the one for economy binding is fabric 1. So that's why I probably had enough. So fabric 1, which is the one that I'm going to put in the border, was for economy binding. So there wouldn't be any of that left. There would be none of this. There would be very little bit of this left, because remember, I had to surplus with some dark. And then I would have this left right here, and right here. And I would have these little bits left. And I would have this left. And this one left. And then I would have a tiny chunk of this. Again, this was a 2-yard cut. And let me tell you how much of this I would have left. Oh, but I have to cut the inner border. So really, I wouldn't have hardly any of this left. Maybe an inch off of this, or two, probably 2 inches off of this I would have left. All right. What I don't understand is, I know that we had this piece. What other, oh, that would be this one here. So somewhere along the line is a 3.5 inch piece of this somewhere. I don't know where. All right, so I'm gonna put all my scraps here for right now. We'll deal with this later at another time. Okay, so the answer is, let's see, B, I guess A. So there is a lot. I do a 40-day fast for Easter. Wow, no food for Easter? Considering that they cannot survive as long as a woman could. True. Women have a higher percentage of body fat. I used to have a lot of fat stores to survive on, but not now. Wow, 150 pounds in 20 years. Okay, what do you do? Cornerstones if you run short of fat? Yes, I always do cornerstones when I can't. If I run short, that's especially what I do. So, C, an average adult male can survive for 30 to 40 days. Yep. All right. Ready? Here we go. I'm not even quite sure if I'm even going to say this right. Are we looking at my... Some of these questions are really crazy. I know. I'm not allowed. We're not allowed to have our phones out anymore at work. They cannot be visible anymore. So I used to have lives running on the background while I was working, and that's a no-no now. Okay, so here we go. How to avoid the Amazonian candiru? Maybe look. There it is. Candiru. I don't know. But we went to the Amazon again. We didn't learn our lesson the first time when we almost got eaten by piranhas and we had to avoid them. Now we're back there. And now we need to know how to avoid this. A, do not eat unwashed vegetation. B, do not urinate in flowing water. C, do not sleep on the jungle floor. Okay, can someone please look up what this is? Because I don't even know what this is. Candiru. What is that? Is that a fish? Is that a person? Is that a plant? Like, what is that? Everybody's telling me B, but I don't even know what it is. All right. I think it's a fish. Okay, it's a fish. Oh, okay. So if it's a fish, it's probably not going to go on land, right? My guess is it's probably not going on land. So maybe do not urinate in the water. It enters the urethra. Ooh. Yeah, don't go in the water, anybody. Stay away from the water. Forget about urinating in the water. Just don't go in the water. Just do not go in the water. It is a fish that swims up the urine to enter the... Yeah, just don't go in the water. Isn't that the worm that swims up the urine? Yeah, just don't go in the water. Everyone, don't go in the water. That's my answer. Answer D. Avoid the water. But the right answer is B. Do not urinate in flowing water. Just don't go in the water. Take my advice. Okay, how to eat or drink after you've been without food. How to eat/drink after you have been without food. This is actually a pretty good card for those who truly do go on Survivor, because some of them, they eat like there's no tomorrow, and then they're all sick. So it sounds like it only does when you pee in the water. It's probably attracted to urine. Very little at a time, very slowly, sip slowly. Okay, so here are our choices. A, drink small amounts of diluted alcohol to slowly warm yourself and improve circulation. Then begin eating soft foods. B, drink small amounts of water or weak tea every 10 minutes until your urine is a normal light yellow color before eating solid foods. And C, drink sugar water as frequently as you are thirsty for about 12 hours before eating solid foods. I'm going to start sewing blocks. So we have a lot of B's. Personally, it's not, I mean, I will say something after everyone does their thing. Oh, apparently that's a myth. Excessive research has shown that they actually dislike urine. Well, thank you for letting us know that. Rebecca can't stop reading up about it this morning. She is super educating herself this morning. Oh, Rebecca. Rebecca, you should do a live after me for researching all these questions that I give and go into in-depth detail about them. That would be funny. I still won't go near the water in the Amazon. Me neither. Oh, bye, RT. Have a lovely day. Come back, sew with us. So I gotta say, I'm impartial to A, drink small amounts of diluted alcohol. Maybe whiskey, brandy, I don't know. A wine spritzer. Have some wine spritzer. I think I'll go with the wine spritzer one, but it's not the true answer. The real answer is B. Drink small amounts of water or weak tea every 10 minutes until your urine is normal, light yellow color, before eating solid foods. So I hope you have some kind of container to collect your urine while you're in this worst case scenario moment, so that you can measure the color of your urine. I'd be sick if I drank alcohol. Yes, no, I would too, Rebecca. I was just being a wise butt. The voice is me. It's the voices in my head. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yes. Okay. So let's go with some of these other things. What percentage of boomers own their home mortgage-free? A 30%, 40%, or 50%? What percentage of boomers own their home mortgage-free? A 30, B 40, C 50. This is old school questions. Old school. We're going to the old school. In the hospitals and nursing homes, we give clear fluids first, then soft foods, then slowly introduce solids. Yesterday we were jumping out of cars. Yes, I know. Did you? They all have HELOCs. Yeah, right? I know all about that, Lisa. And I'm not even a boomer. So we have a lot of A's, a C, a B. Okay, so we're across the board. So here we go. The answer is A. 40% of boomers own their home mortgage free. Here we go. Who wrote The Right Stuff and Bonfires of Vanities? A. Tom Wolfe, B. Stephen King, or C. John Clancy? Did I say that right? Yes, John Clancy. We have a C. A C just came up. We have another C. Rebecca, she's still researching about the fish. Is that fish a tasty fish, Rebecca? Could we eat that to survive if we're stuck in the Amazon? She says she is. She's still reading about the fish. Ay, ay, ay. Next on Crafty Life with Rebecca, let's make a Amazonian can-do quilt, or whatever that fish is called. Say, there's only been one case of that fish entering the urethra, and that was in 1997. Okay. Still not going in that water. Still not doing it. It's got all kinds. Don't you remember that one question? There's piranhas in there. No way. No way. Good morning from Oklahoma. Let me see if I could come in. Lona? Is it that it? Is that how you spell your say your name? I hope I said it right. I apologize if I didn't. Okay, Rebecca, we want to know how big is that fish? Inquiring minds want to know. Good morning, Anna. Okay, here we go. Just like Donna with an L, Lana. Thank you, Lana. It's a small fish, gets up to 7 inches, right? Yeah, 7 inches in length. To eat like, what? Eat like body shape. Okay, I don't even know what that means. It means you only eat the body? Okay, so here we go. Oops. So I have row 1 and row 2 sewn, so I'm going to put that up. All right, so does anyone know? It's like the itsy bitsy hang fish. It's like a body like an eel. Ew, skinny eel. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, so here we go. Who wrote The Right Stuff and Bonfire of Vanities? A. Tom Wolfe, B. Stephen King, or C. Tom Clancy? I have no idea, and it is A. Tom Wolfe. So now we are gonna go to. Okay, I think we did this. Did we do this yesterday? Okay, who is David Dobrik and the Vlog Squad? I think we did that yesterday, but I don't think I told you what the answer was. An extremely popular YouTuber with over 20 million subscribers and his group of friends. I still don't know what he does. It's a parasitic fish, goes into the gills of other fish. Oh, gross. I'm done talking about that. Okay, we did this, the cloud, okay? Here, New School. Blair and Serena are the main characters of what show? Blair and Serena. I have no clue. Blair used to be from the Facts of Life, but I don't remember Serena being in the Facts of Life. And it's a New School question, so I doubt it is the Facts of Life. Let's see. Good morning, Deb. Gossip Girl. Giovanna has Gossip Girl as a... I really don't know. Like I said, the only Blair I know is in the Facts of Life. That's it, Gossip Girl. This is what we got. Oh my goodness, time flew at 7:53. All right, so the answer is Gossip Girl. Okay, Hannah Montana got the best of what? Hannah Montana got the best of what? Wait, what? Is that like the bugs that live on your eyelashes? Everyone is going to be scratching today. That is horrific, Lisa. What is living on our eye? I don't want to know what's living on my eyelashes today. Both worlds. Both worlds is the, I guess, is our, let's see. I honestly didn't know what this is. Okay, so yes, the answer is both worlds. Okay, old school question. Who won Album of the Year at the 1978 Grammys? Who won Album of the Year at the 1978 Grammys? A, Led Zeppelin, B, Fleetwood Mac, or C, Michael Jackson? Oh, I never did what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you on my live. Well, I've got 10 minutes to do it. So that'll be the last question because I want to show you something. Show you some sewing that I was doing off camera. I got, Commodores. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Joe. Eyelash. Yeah, that's not cool. I'm ending this sewing session so I can show you something, but I'm going to show you what I got sewed so far. All right, so I have these rows. These rows are all done. And here we go. Yep, you have been that way. You have bugs that live on your skin. They eat the decay. They crawl around your eyelashes like lice. Oh, disgusting. Thank you very much for that early morning thing. So, okay, let's see what the answer is to this. It is B, Fleetwood Mac for the Rumors album. For the Rumors album. Okay, I'm going to do this last one just so I can move this card along and find where I put the stuff I want to show you. Which Beatles said we're more popular than Jesus? A, Ringo Starr, B, John Lennon, or C, Paul McCartney? Good morning, Barb. Your quilt is on the way. Oh, and this. So we have, it's all over the board. Nobody wants to say C, and the answer is B, John Lennon. All right, we are done with our questions for the morning. And let me show you what I will be sewing up after we're done with this. I will be sewing up this, which is a confetti runner. It is, you can find this at Soft Squares. She has it on her site. That's what she told me yesterday. So this is what I've been working on. The Floral States of America. I've been sewing this on the side. So this is 21. This is 22. And this one is number 20. Okay. So apparently you like this a lot more than watching me do this. So I'm hearing you. And I'm going to just start showing you some of my progress. I will have to do, though, some of it sometimes, but not. It won't all be that. My content won't all be that. So here we go. Indiana here. There we are. I am going to move us down. We'll get through as much as I could. So Indiana is the Hoosier state. Indiana is the state capital of Indianapolis. December 11th. Did we do this? Yes, we did Indiana already. So I'm not sure why I'm showing you this. But here's the block. Maybe I didn't show you the block, but I definitely read you all that. We'll go to the next one. The next one is the 20th state is Mississippi, the Magnolia State. So Mississippi, I'm going to ask you a famous person from Mississippi. You can start putting that down. What is a famous person in Mississippi? State capital is Jackson. Statehood is December 10th, 1817. The state bird is the northern mockingbird. The state flower is southern magnolia. The production is cotton and soybeans, and the area is 46,913 square miles. A famous person from Mississippi. I'm going to leave that to you. Interesting fact, the state's name comes from the Ojibwe, I'm probably not saying that right, language, and that means big river. But the people lived in northern Minnesota. And a quilt shop to visit is Beans Quilt for You in Corinth, Mississippi. Okay, so what are our guesses on a famous person from Mississippi? A famous person from Mississippi. We have Elvis Presley. Oh, wait, it is. So they have Elvis Presley. This is what the block looks like. So we will put that together. We are getting there. I still have quite a bit more to sew. Illinois. The land of Lincoln is the 21st state, right there. And The state capital is Springfield. Statehood was December 3rd, 1818. The state bird is a northern cardinal. The flower is the white oak. The production is soybeans, corn, and swine. The area is 57,499 square miles. A famous person from Illinois. Okay, you guys, let me know. What's a famous person from Illinois? Interesting fact. The first McDonald's was built in Des Plaines, Illinois. Des Plaines, Illinois. I hope I just said that right. The quilt shop to visit is Peace and Applique Quilt Shop in Rochester, Illinois. Okay, let's see what our guesses are for a famous person in Illinois. James Earl Jones. Oh, thank you. Barack Obama, linking the land of all. Bart Simpson. All right. So they have Abraham Lincoln, which is the land of Lincoln, right? I guess that was kind of a clue there. I didn't show you the block, did I? Here's the block. So there's that. All right, we have Alabama. The Sweet Home, Alabama. State 22. Capital is Montgomery. Statehood is December 14th, 1819. The state bird is the northern flicker. State flower is the camellia. Production is cotton, corn, peanuts, and soybeans. The area is 52,420 square miles. A famous person. I need you all to put in a famous person in Alabama. An interesting fact. In 1892, rainstorms in Colburg, Alabama, dropped a large number of eels. What is with the eels today? Which farmers used as fertilizer for their fields. And the quilt shop to visit is Open Door Quilting on Shelby County, Alabama. All right, let's see what our famous people are. Yeah, the cards are really cool. I'm going to show you the back. Hi, Poopy Pie. How are you? In Chicago after you stop claiming him. Carter. All right, so they have Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks. And this is the block right here. I'm going to show you the back. I didn't show you the back. So the back actually gives you some things like stamps and where it is, and I guess the flag of that state. Let me show you the back of those other ones. I thought of that afterwards that I didn't show you. So Illinois, here is the back of Illinois. My phone won't let you. Oh, my brain is stuck on Kid Rock, and I don't even think he's from there. I'm still backwards. Really? I thought we fixed that I was not backwards. Anna told me I was backwards. She would know. She's been here. Okay, well, hello, Mona. Good morning, Nancy. I guess I'm backwards, so you can't even see this. No problem, Lisa. Rebecca, do you know how to fix that? Anybody know how to fix that? I thought it just happened all of a sudden, I guess, in the last, I guess now 4 videos. So I guess I'm going to have to see it. We can see it, but we can't read it. Yes, you are a mirror image. Okay, but now how do I unmirror image myself? Wait, let me see. Is it this? Oh, what did that just do? Did that just do something crazy? Do you see, what do you see in the back? That's the mirror image. You're green. Oh, great. Oh, this is not good. Leanna should not play with things. Okay, am I better? What's this do? I don't know what this does. Retouch on? Oh, no. Okay, retouch off. Pixelated green. I taught first grade for so many years that I'm a pro at reading backwards and upside down. I don't know. I don't know how I'm a mirror image and why that happened. It wasn't like that before. You're back. Am I still mirror image? So over here to my right should be the door. Of my understanding, it is to my left. Is it still to my left? We're still on mirror image. Okay, I don't know. I give up. I will have to figure this out. Everyone, take care of yourself. Pass it forward. It's 8:03. It's time for me to not mess around. I got to go to work. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you wouldn't mind on your way out hitting that like button, or, you know, if I had crappy content today, you're welcome to put that thumbs down. Either way, it helps me out. I will see you all soon, hopefully tomorrow. Take care.